Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xcentauri here and welcome back to another video, and I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always. And in this video today we're going to be playing Infinite Flight, but we're not going to be taking off. Now I know that makes like absolutely no sense, but in my head it makes total sense. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to take DHL, why not? And we're going to try and complete the world's shortest flight, which goes from Westray to Papa Westray. So if we type in Westray up here, hopefully it will come up. This one I'll do. And there's a little Papa Westray right there. So hopefully if we choose this runway here, facing this way. Oh, okay, we gotta go to an offline server. Solo mode, there we go. And we can start at 9. We can literally just drive straight along to 7. And literally, we're just going to drive along the water on Infinite Flight. Now, I know this sounds really stupid and really bizarre. And I know this is sort of different to previous videos we've had here. It's like something we've never really done before on the channel. So I'm hoping you guys all enjoy it very much. But, you know, you never know. And hopefully we can get it. So we're just going to drive straight anyway. Actually, we're going to get our weight in balance. We're going to be as heavy as we can. So this means, hopefully, we won't go airborne. And we can actually then still travel at a reasonable speed. So let's just zoom along. So we don't want to go airborne, but you can obviously see there's a lot of hills in this area. So this is either going to go really well or really bad for the video, but we might have to change to a different aircraft with a little bit more elevation soon. But we're going to prod along here, we're going to add that as our destination, and it thinks we'll get there in about 4 minutes at this speed, which is really quick. But obviously we need to be wary of all of the like different elevations, because you can see right here there's a big downhill bit, so we're going to want to steer right a little bit, I think. So we're going to come here. Yeah, you can see the aircraft just tilting a bit right. We're going to try and go a little bit more, and we're going to try and go down this as slow as we can, hopefully without crashing. So how's the elevation sort of look? Sort of just goes down, doesn't it? So we're going to have to follow it and hope it doesn't crash us. Okay, we've made it. We've made it down the big main downhill stretch. Now we're going to want to turn left. The airport's over there. You can see the little building over there that we want to get to. So we're just going to power on down here. We're at 33 knots of airspeed, which is very, very fast actually. So we just want to be aware of that while we come along here. I'm just going to zoom all the way up here. And let's just get a little insight for what we're looking for. So I feel like the best approach might be just to attack the airport from the right hand side over here. So we're going to pop in the cockpit. Now it's not a 3D cockpit. If we keep on travelling straight on, we might be good for reaching here. And it does appear it's a lot easier to fly, well, drive to an airport here on Infinite Flight than just to fly. So we're just going to speed up a little bit, get a little bit of speed. Now it's a bit hard here in the water to see whether we are gaining or losing, but we're currently 6 feet above sea level. Despite being literally in the ocean, we are now a DHL boat. But we can see here where the gradient starts to increase. I'm going to turn right just a little bit. And if we do this in quick time, we'll jump in an A380 and try and do it in an A380, which I think will look hilarious, or even maybe a 777 or something. But we're just going to zoom along here, looking kind of incredible. Can we go uphill now? How's the uphill section going to treat us now? We're still zooming on my map, I believe. Yeah, we are still moving. We have a ground speed of 34 knots. And we are approaching the green bit. So I want to go right a bit. And I sort of want to come up the lesser gradient of... are we going to Westray? Is this Papa? We're going to Papa. So we're on Papa Westray. Now you can see the airport just up there. And I just sort of want to, gradually go up this incline here, because I'm very worried it's going to think we crashed or something. But we're going to turn left, I mean, slowly. You can literally see where the airport is on our left. But we need to be just a little bit careful here. So here we go. We're going to knock up our speed just a little bit. Now, if you are as well a new viewer here and this is your first time on the channel, please do feel free to like and subscribe. But if you are also a regular returning viewer, or you're new and just interested in the channel memberships are now live and available. They have been for a little while. You will get personal flights with myself here, access to a members only Discord server, and some cheeky members only videos when I upload them. However, they are not guaranteed. However, the flights are. So there's the airport on our left. We're at 5 knots. Now I think we can just go for it, I reckon. I reckon we just firm it. So let's just knock up that speed all the way. We're at 4-5 knots. We are accelerating quite quickly. But obviously we want to get up this hill. And then you can sort of see it's a bit, we can't really fly through that. Actually we can, it's infinite flight, it doesn't matter. So let's go left here. Can we get up this? Can the aircraft, we're going to call it full 100% throttle. We're going to really go for it. I can imagine it's a bit hard for the aircraft to accelerate uphill, given all that extra weight we've chucked on it. However, it does appear we are now at the airport. We have now officially played infinite flight, without needing to even take off. Now, is that going to do anything? No, we're just going to go right through it. And here we are, Papa Westray, on runway 4. Now, we did that a lot slower than I probably thought. We probably could have done that a lot quicker. So I reckon we have time to do it in a lovely little, I say little, big A380. So what airline shall we take? This is always a big question for me. I think Qatar, Singapore. We'll do Singapore. I saw someone the other week request we do a Singapore Airlines video again, or use them. So we use Singapore Airlines, and let's just plow on through. We're going to go maximum weight on everything, so we do not get airborne. And we can see how far we can go. Let's just, let's full throttle this thing. We're probably going to die like immediately. I mean, getting off of this runway is going to be quite interesting. But we're travelling a lot faster than we were. But we did manage to get the caravan off of the airport. Although the incline looks a lot worse here. I think it's pretty decent there to get off. Don't crash us. As long as we don't crash, it's good. We don't want to elevate. We're going to calibrate that. And we can just zoom along here. We're doing it at 60 knots. We are making good speed on this. I feel like with the A380 we might even be able to just firm it and go up straight away. But we are at 70 knots, which is quite a big speed. The momentum on this aircraft will be quite incredible as well. So we're trying to see again. I mean, the attack we had, or the plan we had onto the previous runway is probably the best approach. Although I want to try runway 4 there. So we're going to turn left here, and we're going to try and make up the incline. I feel like personally we can do it. Was it runway 7? I've got it mixed up, but we're going to keep on going straight on. I can see the runway now. Now we might need to slow the aircraft, so I'm going to apply some spoilers, and the ground spoilers don't work, but the in-flight ones have. I'm just going to arm up the aircraft here, and we're gradually going up this hill now. You can see us going up. There we go. I didn't even think you'd be able to do. I thought infinite flight would like crash you pretty quick, especially going up these hills. Might have to try this from London Gatwick or something at some point, because the aircraft handle the ground a lot better than I thought. Here we go. Lovely Singapore Airlines plane just coming in, runway 7 at Papa Westray International. Are we going to make it? Oh, a little bit of a jump there, and we've made it. And we have landed the A380 at Papa Westray. That was incredible. That was way better than I thought. I love how out of many airports in infinite flight, this one's 3D, probably one of the lesser used airports in infinite flight, but it's an iconic airport, and it now sees A380 swims, not flights really, I suppose swims, but look at that view, guys. Lovely. We got an A380 here, and let's just watch it zoom off, shall we? We'll bring down flaps free, see if we can get it off on the ground. Probably not with the weight we're using it, but we can see it zoom there. We're at full throttle, we're at 50 odd knots. We're going to try and rotate it now. I am tilting my phone all the way back, and we've just crashed. Sort of not really wanting to take off. We'll just really zoom in. Oh, we got an air bomb. We've got air. Oh no, we're stalled. We're stalling. Gear up. Bring the gear up. We can do it. We can definitely do this. Gear up. Flaps are full, and we have made it. Would you look at that, people? We actually managed to take off as well. I mean, we sort of didn't use the full, we used more than the full runway, but that's absolutely fine. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to join the family if you're new. Yeah, everything else is in the description that you will need as well, access to the Discord server. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Good night.